So he just like says, "Oh, that's such good quality. I can't believe you managed to do that your very first time." So now he's basically telling you to go kill some fish. Because he has nothing better for you to do. By the way, for learning how to skip through text that quickly, you can't do it if you're just clicking A. You also have to click B at the same time. So you go A, B, A, B, A, B, and you end up, you cycle through it a lot faster if you do that. And I think the farm, oh, no, never mind, I lied. So yeah, get the bug nut from that kid. Yep, farm is unlocked now. If you have the resource points, get them working on blue mushrooms. That's your best bet. Okay. An interesting thing about the felines on the farm is that you get them not based on a certain point in the story, but after a certain amount of quests you've completed. So if you want your second or third, oh, did I just rename him? I think I actually accidentally renamed him. Oh no, I didn't. I lied. If you want to, what was I saying? If you want to get your next feline early, just complete a bunch of the time killer quests that, things like, they're basically on the questing, there are key quests, urgent quests, and just normal quests. The only like label you ever see is quest and urgent quest, but there are certain quests that you have to complete in order to progress to the next level, to progress to the next tier. Whereas you only need to complete. There are certain quests you don't need to complete to go to the next tier. Let's put it that way. The ones that you do need to complete are called key quests. And to get to the next tier, you unlock a quest called the urgent quest. And I forgot to bring my fishing harpoons. I don't know how I remembered that. So it's a good idea to complete some of those non-key quests if you want your next feline. Oh, there are multiple. Okay. So he's gonna tell you to go to area 11. The fastest way to get to area 11 is through go up through area 8 and jump off the cliff. But I'm gonna go up through area 10 because there's this really good mining spot in area 10 underwater. It generally has a lot of uses, and it can give malachite ore, which is very valuable this early on in the game. You can use it later to forge alloy armor. It's a good ore all around. Valuable, and you need it for a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna go through up there. It's always a good idea, no matter where you are, even if you're going on a hunting quest, it's always a good idea to take a stack of pickaxes and a stack of bug nets. Just like say a monster flees an area, if there's a mining node there, you might as well mine it. If you run out of room in your pouch, you can always drop something. Like a map is usually the first thing to go. Maybe first aid meds, all the supply items. Supply items are taken away from you at the end of the quest, so it's a good idea just to drop them if you want to pick up something else. I'll kill these guys. Come on. I'll let him go. Okay, so yep. Hitting all the gathering nodes on the way up there. I'll skip to area 11 of the annotations. Or you can watch me gathering all of this honey and blue mushrooms and all the useful things that no one wants to gather but everyone has to. It's a good idea to kill these guys, just get some Jaggy skills, and you use Jaggy skills for attack gems later on, and you'll always be wanting more attack gems, I can almost guarantee that. They're just, attack up large is just one of the best skills in the game, and makes sense. After sharpness +1 is the next skill I'd basically say take if you're a Blade Master. If you can get a set with sharpness +1 and attack up large, that's a huge damage boost. Okay. So this is the mining that I was talking about. It's right in the water, right under here. There it is. See, Master Light ore. It's a very valuable ore this early on. Earth crystals are also very good this early in the game. Okay, he's basically saying, oh, you remember your oxygen meter? It's very rare that you'll have to worry about your oxygen meter. I'll just tell you that right now. Even in that final fight with Ciadius at the end of the story, even then, they say, oh, you have to make sure you bring the ancient mask so you can breathe. There are oxygen bubbles everywhere, even in that map. So it's not, oxygen is never, honestly, if there's one aspect of underwater I could change, I'd make oxygen gathering harder. I'd make oxygen actually an issue. There are a lot of fights, underwater fights, that you will finish without needing oxygen, which is just sad, in my opinion. If you can beat a Royal Ludroth without needing oxygen underwater, there's something wrong. Especially if it's level appropriate. So just hit these guys with the harpoon, and they will die. Very fast. One shot. I missed. If you just go around in Moga Woods killing things, you're gonna get resources pretty fast. And until you get to the 5-star quests, honestly, just killing things in Moga Woods is the best way to get resources. It used to be the fishing boats were ridiculously good at getting you resources. It would cost you, I think, 80 points to go to the second tier places, and you get roughly 300 resources every single trip down. I just came here because of this mining mode, which is, again, really, really good. He just keeps giving and giving. And now you've unlocked the return to village, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And at this point, I've unlocked my first quest, the delivering mushrooms quest. The most boring quest in the game. Actually, no. The most boring quest in the game is the golden fish quest. That quest is just miserable. I'll go ahead and teleport. I just put everything in my item box every single time I come back from a quest, and then I'll restock after. Okay, I think I'll leave it there for today. Thanks for watching, guys.